Alright, hey guys, it's Chance, and I am back this week for the topic of um, fears. What I am afraid of after getting on T and post top surgery. What will happen? Um, yes. Okay, so to begin with, my biggest fear is getting a heart attack or the chances of getting a heart attack going up, which testosterone does do. Um, men in general are more likely to get heart attacks than women are, and it's a scary thought. I've changed my eating habits. I don't eat greasy foods. I don't eat, just the foods that are obviously going to harm your body. I've stopped that completely. Um, but yeah, it's something that's serious, and I I take that thought very seriously. But the positives for taking testosterone for me outweigh that. So another fear of mine is potential like emotional and mood changes. Um, I've researched that some guys kind of do get a little bit more aggressive, maybe more angry. Um, and I definitely don't want that. I am not an angry person whatsoever. Um, I do get annoyed a lot, but I don't want that annoyance to translate when I start taking tea. I don't want to translate into something that is completely not me. I don't want to have this giant urge to destroy somebody or start yelling a lot, or that's just something that kind of freaks me out a little bit. I think as long as I try my hardest to, if it does change my emotional and mood things, as long as you have your head right, I think it'll be okay. As long as you constantly tell yourself where you are, what's happening, um, then I think things will be alright. Um, Another fear that's not so bad is losing my hair. Like, see, I already have a high forehead, four finger worthy. So I'm afraid that's gonna like end up like all this is gonna end up just like going back, and I don't want to experience that. Genetically, my family has pretty good hair. Like my dad is like almost 60, and he still has salt and pepper hair. It's mostly gray. It's not white yet, but there's still some black hairs on his head. So hopefully, um, I'm not too concerned about hair growth. Like if hair does start growing on like my chest, which I know it's going to, I already have hair there. just not a lot. Uh, when that happens, I'm not so big on chest hair. I'll just wax it or shave it. It doesn't really. If hair starts growing on my back, just have my girlfriend take it off. Not too concerned. It's another fear. I have another one. I know I do. Oh, um, as much as I want my voice to drop, I do not want it to go into tuba mode. Like I don't want to sound. I can't even do it. I don't want to sound like I'm like a behemoth. I don't know if that's the right word, but like I had this friend who's he'd be the best bass like singer in like a quartet or something like that. His voice was so deep. I mean, it would be fine if it happened. I don't really, care that much. It's just something that would be kind of funny, and it would kind of catch me off guard. I think going back, like looking at my old videos and like going back, like if it were to happen, hearing my voice. Hmm. Oh, and a more serious fear of mine is I'm afraid that my family will disown me forever. Um, you know, and that's even like before getting on T. I'm gonna tell them as soon as I start going into therapy, or I'm gonna tell them before I go into therapy. That's my um, deal. Um, and I'm afraid that I'll never be able to have like Christmas dinner with him again. Like, I call it the gathering. I have a pretty big family, and we all just gather in one house. We eat lasagna. We chill. We beat the crap out of each other. We like open presents that we get for each other and stuff like that. I really don't want that to disappear. Um, it's probably right next to um, increase of chance of a heart attack, and yeah, that would be horrible. Um, but for you guys, take everything into consideration. I'll post a few testosterone kind of like guides and stuff like that um, down below. So for your reading enjoyment, I guess you guys can do that. Oh, another thing I'm afraid of is I'm afraid of dying while being in under the knife with my top surgery. I've never been in a surgery before, except oral surgery. If you count like getting your wisdom teeth pulled out, I was knocked out. And when I woke up, I was like I was pretend like I was David, like David at the dentist, the YouTube video, funny stuff. Um, but yeah, I don't want to die. I don't think anyone has died, but it's just an irrational fear that I have. All right, okay. I'm sure I've gone on long enough about this. Hope you guys have an awesome week and stay chill. Uh, it's March. March, April, May. It's almost summertime. Or no, wait, spring just started. Oh well. It's almost summer. All right, guys. Peace out and see you next week.